is it possible for us to go in and change the mindset of the current model, the current the status quo, right? Or is it better for us to sort of almost create a whole new paradigm? What are your thoughts? Do you think it's possible to go into some of these corporations and to do trainings or to do something to have them make that shift and move more in this direction? What do you think?
I don't think there's one set answer. I mean, I think every company is different. And, when you look at a company, even the largest companies in the world, they're made up of people. And so within those companies, you have some people that are old paradigm and they're focused on, advancing their career, or maybe they're even in a position where they have, all of the political and legal and accounting, that whole infrastructure is really driving towards the old paradigm, right? And so the people that are in the highest position, sometimes they say, hey, I'd love to do these things, but we're a public company, and if I do this, our shareholders are going to revolt, and I'll end up getting fired or whatever. But even within those kinds of companies, there's people that are coming in at different levels who are wanting to drive that change. And so I think much like politicians, a lot of times politicians are like, look, I'm not going to be the leader on changing this, but if you show me that there's this underground support that's going to lift me up, then you can carry me, and I'm going to make the changes, the legislative changes that need to happen. But I will give just one quick example, and this is relative to B Corps again, is, one of the ideas on B Corps is that you can actually, as part of being a certified B Corp, is you have to change your actual articles of incorporation to address the type of work that you're focused on, aside from just the single bottom line. And in the past, there's been, legal challenges to that, in that if you're not maximizing profits, you potentially could be sued by shareholders. And so what B Corp set out to do was create legislation around, all the world, but starting in the United States, to make it legal to be able to change those articles of incorporation and give you some legal backing for it. And that seemed like a pretty audacious task, especially, when at the time it got started, California couldn't even pass a budget. But now I think there's 30 states that either have legislation or have pending legislation around B Corps, including California. So we're actually now a California benefit corporation as well. So I think that's just one example where you look at something that was really ingrained deeply into the law and into political and legal structures, that was able to be changed with a focused effort, with a lot of collaboration, and a lot of persistence.
As we continue to explore conscious solutions to our world's most pressing problems, be a part of the conversation and subscribe to our Karma Talks channel. Thank you.